There is a door inside the human mind that we all pretend not to see. It has no lock, no guard, no warning sign, yet we walk past it every day as if nothing is there. Carl Jung called what lives behind that door the shadow, the parts of ourselves we hide, deny, fear, or exile. This isn't a lecture. This is more like a journey inward, a quiet walk into the territory we spend most of our life avoiding. What the shadow really is. Jung once wrote that the shadow is everything we refuse to be. But that's only half the story. The shadow is not only darkness, it is also the light we never learned to believe in. The talents we buried, the anger we never expressed, the desires we learned to call wrong, the confidence we convinced ourselves we don't deserve. In childhood, we shape ourselves to be loved, to be accepted, to survive. Everything that didn't fit that survival fell into the shadow. So if you feel incomplete, unstable, or lost, it might be because pieces of you are still waiting in that darkness, waiting to be seen again. Unwrap the birth of the shadow. Every shadow begins with a moment of pain, a moment where we feel unsafe. Maybe your parents said, "Stop crying," and suddenly, sadness became unacceptable. Maybe someone laughed when you tried something new and your creativity hid itself. Maybe anger frightened you, so now you bury it until it becomes poison. This is how the shadow forms, not through evil, but through fear. Jung believed the shadow isn't something we choose to hide. It is something we learn to hide. And the tragedy is this: we spend our adulthood searching for the very parts we abandoned as children. All right, section 3. The shadow is a mirror. The shadow doesn't just live in the unconscious. It reveals itself in strange ways, mostly through the people we dislike. When someone annoys you deeply, when someone triggers you, when someone's behavior feels unbearably familiar, you are not reacting to them. You are reacting to a piece of yourself. We dislike in others what we cannot accept in ourselves. If someone is arrogant and makes your blood boil, maybe a small part of you wishes you could be more confident. If someone is lazy and it frustrates you, maybe a part of you is tired of always being responsible. The shadow is not a monster. It is a mirror, showing us the pieces we forgot we had. Section 4. The shadow controls you when you ignore it. Here's the strange thing. The shadow only becomes dangerous when we pretend it doesn't exist. Repressed anger becomes bitterness. Sadness becomes numbness. Fear becomes control. Desire becomes addiction. Jung warned that until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Most people never realize they are being controlled by the very things they refuse to acknowledge. You're not being haunted by bad luck. You are being haunted by your shadow. Section 5. Meeting the shadow. Facing the shadow is not a battle. It's a conversation. Imagine walking down a long, dim hallway. At the end, is the part of you you've avoided for years. Not demanding, not cruel, just waiting. When you finally meet the shadow, you often find someone younger than you expected. A younger version of yourself, still carrying the fears you never helped them release. This is the heart of Jungian philosophy. The shadow isn't your enemy. It is your responsibility. Ask your shadow simple questions. What are you trying to tell me? What fear are you carrying for me? What part of me did I abandon? You'll be surprised how much peace arrives simply from listening. Section 6. Why we fear the shadow. We fear the shadow not because it is dark, but because it is honest. Honesty is terrifying. It forces us to confront the truth we built our whole personality to avoid. Maybe you're more insecure than you admit. Maybe you crave validation. Maybe you're jealous. Maybe you're lonely even when surrounded by people. The shadow shows these truths without mercy, but also without judgment. It says, here, this is what hurts. Let's heal. Section 7. The Golden Shadow. Jung spoke not only of the dark shadow, but also of the golden shadow, the positive parts of you you've pushed away because they feel too big. Your courage, intelligence, creativity, ambition. Many people fear success more than failure. Many fear being extraordinary because it attracts attention, judgment, expectation. So we shrink, call our dreams unrealistic, our talents unimportant. But the golden shadow whispers, you are capable of more than you admit. Section 8. Shadow in relationships. Every relationship is two shadows holding hands. We fall in love with people who reflect the pieces of us we want to grow. We get angry at people who reflect the pieces we want to avoid. If you ever wondered why arguments feel so personal, it's because they are. When someone criticizes you, they poke your shadow. When someone leaves you, they take your abandoned parts with them. When someone loves you, they see the parts you forgot you had. To love someone fully is to love their shadow too. To grow with someone is to meet your shadows together. Section 9. How to integrate the shadow. Shadow work is not spiritual decoration. It's not about being deep or mystical. It is practical and it is unavoidable. Here is a simple 4-step method inspired by Jung's ideas. Step 1. Notice what triggers you. Your triggers are signposts. Every strong emotional reaction means there is something here you need to see. Step 2. Name the emotion honestly. Not the story, not the blame, just the emotion. I feel jealous. I feel scared. I feel ignored. I feel not enough. This naming begins the healing. Step 3. Ask where this emotion began. Almost always, it comes from childhood. A wound so old, you forgot it was still bleeding. Step 4. Give yourself what you needed back then. Maybe it was safety. Maybe it was attention. Maybe it was permission to be imperfect. The adult you must care for the younger you still trapped in the shadow. That is integration. Not destroying the shadow, but welcoming it home. Section 10. The reward of integration. When you integrate the shadow, life doesn't suddenly become perfect, but it becomes real. You stop pretending. You stop performing. You gain a quiet confidence, the kind that cannot be taken away because it comes from knowing yourself completely. You become less reactive, less afraid, less dependent on others for validation. You become whole. And Jung believed that wholeness, not perfection, is the real purpose of life. What you run from will follow you. What you face will free you. If there is anything to take from all of this, it is this single truth. The shadow is not your darkness. It is your doorway, a doorway to self-knowledge, a doorway to peace, a doorway to a life that finally feels like your own. So the next time you feel triggered, the next time you feel jealous or angry or insecure, don't run from it. That is your shadow knocking. Open the door. Not to fight, not to fear, but to finally meet the parts of you that have waited in the dark for far too long.